To Headmaster. Thank you.
Buongiorno a tutti. In qualità di dirigente del Liceo Scientifico Spano, scuola capofila del progetto, vorrei ringraziare prima di tutto, in primis, il professor Mulas Gabriele. Professor Mulas Gabriele, che è docente di questo dipartimento, nonché, doppio ruolo, è qua anche in rappresentanza del comune di Sassari. Inoltre vorrei ringraziare il dottor Salvatore Saba, il capo di gabinetto in rappresentanza della provincia di Sassari. Ok, gentili studentesse e gentili studenti, professori, professoresse che hanno partecipato al MEP 2024. La coordinatrice, referente, professoressa Proietti Delia. Voglio ringraziare voi tutti per il grande impegno che avete mostrato per l'organizzazione di queste attività. Attività fondamentali che hanno portato tutta la comunità scolastica a interessarsi di problematiche europee che quest'anno hanno riguardato l'immigrazione, l'intelligenza artificiale, traffico degli esseri umani, il gender pay gap e anche il fast fashion. A livello di abilità sociali hanno contribuito tantissimo a valorizzare quelli che sono i principi formativi di una scuola e di una comunità scolastica. And now I just a little bit of English. I'd like to thank not only student and teacher, but also the board. Thank you very much for your really big work and your activities with the students. And I want also to thank the schools that are part of this program, MEP. And so we have got students and teachers from, apart from our school, of course, Liceo Scientifico, we have
Quindi le decisioni dei governanti non possono fermare la storia, non ce la faranno a fermarla. Una storia che sono certo che è nelle mani della vostra generazione. E io ringrazio i vostri professori e i vostri dirigenti scolastici per ciò che vi trasmettono. Vi trasmettono i 3 elementi essenziali per diventare classe dirigente: il sapere, la cultura e la conoscenza. Sono questi gli unici 3 modi che avete davanti per poter voi non più per passare dalla protesta alle decisioni. E credo che, augurandovi buon lavoro, buon studio, spero che siate molto migliori di noi o di chi comunque vi ha preceduto nelle scelte strategiche, nelle scelte politiche, perché abbiamo davvero bisogno di forze nuove e fresche, ma soprattutto contaminate con gli altri popoli europei. In Europa c'è un solo popolo fuori ed è l'unico, casualmente, se voi notate, che è sotto guerra. Ed è ai confini. Come dire che appena termina il confine di quella magia inizia l'inferno. Ecco, questo dobbiamo tutti noi tenerlo presente. Grazie, e grazie ai dirigenti e grazie a tutti voi.
Thank you. We will now be hearing from Professor Mulas.
Good morning, dear students, dear delegates, dear teachers, dear professors, dear headmaster of the Liceo Spano school, Professoressa Fadda, dear Professoressa Paglietti, and all of you. I am very glad to have the possibility to say to all of you, you are very welcome here, and I say this on behalf of the mayor of our town, Professor Campus. He was also a university professor. And for us, it's a very pleasure to see this room full of young students at the high school level that, being also a teacher of this department, I hope that you can be in the next years part of our community of the University of Sassari. And I am very proud that the students of our city, our town, have been really committed, and I'm very glad to thank you for your participation and for your commitment in this very high-level meeting, this project of great relevance that witnesses your direct commitment in a dream and in a high idea, which is Europe for all of us. This is a very key step in your educational and your growth of these years, and I would like to remember you that you will be the builder of our next generation Europe, and you will be the artisans that you are called tomorrow to build a new, larger and prosperous society in Europe for all of you, for your future families, for your life. The administration of the town is very glad that the Liceo and all of your professors and of your teachers and all people who is involved organizes every year this meeting, which includes people coming from the school of the region, but also coming from outside. So I wish all the best for the work today. I wish all the best for the prosecution of your activity, for your future commitments as students of Europe, for your future as students, also but perfect citizens of our town, our region, and mainly our Europe. So have a nice day. I hope that everything will be okay for the day, for these days. Have been very good for during these days in this building, in this organization of the university, and I wish all the best for today and for the future for all of you. And again, thanks to all the organizers, of course, and the organizers of the school and all the professors involved. Thank you very much, and have a nice day, and have a nice life with your commitments.
Thank you. Now the musical band from Liceo. Exactly, now we'll be hearing from the musical band of Liceo Spano, who will play the Ode to Joy, the hymn of the European Union. During the hymn, I ask everyone to stand up. Thank you. We will begin shortly. I ask everyone to take place, please. We may now begin. I officially declare open the second session of MEP, Model European Parliament in Sassari. We have received some amendments and some modifications. Now, for Committee 11, we have an amendment proposed by Riccardo Franca from Liceo Spano, clause number 5. The delegate proposes to eliminate the clause, so I kindly ask the delegate to identify himself. Can you raise your placard? Thank you. You may have the floor. You may deliver your speech.
Thank you for the floor, Madam President. So, Honorable Presidency, fellow delegates, ladies, gentlemen, and whoever identifies themselves otherwise, it is imperative that we address the elephant in the room. The notion of influencers as champions of sustainability is, with all due respect, misguided. Our focus should be on education, the real education. Schools are the bedrock of our society, capable of instilling the values and knowledge necessary to tackle environmental issues. Let us invest our energies in strengthening these foundations, rather than chasing the fleeting glamour of social media. This is not merely a suggestion, but a call to action for the sake of our parents' future. I personally think this point is quite frankly counterproductive, not only futile, for the development of our youth. Thank you for the floor, Madam President.
Thank you. Now, a delegate from Committee 11 may have the word. I ask Committee 11 to raise their placards in order to reply. Delegate 1110, you have been recognized. You may have the floor. This is not the opening speech. This is a moment to reply to the amendment that has just been proposed. So I ask again the committee number 11 to raise the placards in order to reply. Delegate 1113, you have been recognized. You may have the floor. I ask the delegate to come to the podium.
Thank you for the floor, Madam President. I'm Eduardo Navarre from Liceo Marconi Sassari and MEP Committee. We have we suggested to introduce influencer in order to introduce circular economy, and in this way we know that influencers are the who dictates the fashion trend, so are also have also learned about this type of issues and how to fix them. So we are pretty confident on this kind of resolution. And as I said, influencers are also have also learned about these issues. So in this way, as we know, we can contrast these kind of issues. Thanks.
Thank you. We may now move on to the voting procedure, which will happen by show of hands. In favor, raise your hand if you're in favor of the amendment. If you would like the amendment that has just been proposed to be approved, you raise your hand when I say in favor. If you're against and you are in agreement with the delegate from Committee 11, you raise your hand when I say against. So, in favor? Against? Okay, the amendment has passed, has been accepted, so I kindly ask all of you to make note of it, and the clause will be eliminated. Now I ask a delegate from Committee 11 to deliver their speech. Delegate 1110, you have been recognized, you may take the floor.
Thank you for the floor, Madam President, Honorable Presidency, fellow delegates, ladies, gentlemen, and whoever identifies otherwise. I'm Eleonora Paulus from Liceo Spano, and I'm speaking for Commission 11 and the rise of fast fashion epitomizes the rapid pace and disposable nature of the modern textile economy. Clothes are churned out at breakneck speed, sacrificing quality, sustainability, and the well-being of workers in pursuit of maximum profits. This trend has surged over the past decade, fueled by the allure of low prices and instant gratification. Our committee is committed to reducing the environmental, social, and ethical impacts of fast fashion. Our objectives include promoting transparency in industry practice, empowering customers to make informed choices, and safeguarding the rights and safety of workers. We've analyzed our focus areas under 3 key themes: fast fashion, greenwashing, and supply chains. The phenomenon of fast fashion represents an important change in customers' behavior and production practices, with an emphasis of speed and volume. Clothes are mass-produced, resulting in disposability and waste. According to recent studies, fast fashion is one of the largest polluters globally. Greenwashing tactics deceive customers in making them believe that products are more sustainable than they actually are. Through misleading marketing and vague claims, companies obscure their environmental impact and undermine efforts to promote genuine sustainability. The main problems caused by supply chains are environmental pollution and worker exploitation. In fact, every phase of the production of a garment presents risks both for people and the planet. In conclusion, addressing these issues demands collective action and systemic change by promoting transparency and advocating for the rights of workers. We can build a fashion industry that is not only profitable but also ethical, equitable, and environmentally responsible. Thank you for the floor.
Thank you. We may now move on to the debate. So we will be accepting interventions. Delegate 907, you have been recognized.
Thank you for the floor, Madam President. I'm Lucia Kirky from Liceo Spano and from Committee 9 Libe. I'd like to attack the point A1 from Envy. So I think that big clothing brands have no responsibility for where unsold clothing ends up in the environment, and it's true that this increases the risk of pollution, and we could therefore connect reception centers for people who cannot afford clothes, and therefore donate unsold clothes instead of disposing of them in the world in order to safeguard the environment and help other people. Thank you for the floor.
Thank you. We will be accepting other interventions as well. I kindly ask the whole assembly to take place in the debate. Delegate 707, you have been recognized.
Thank you for the floor, Madam President. Regarding clause 2, I disagree with you. How can you make courses mandatory for all small businesses? In the European Union, there are poor countries where not all sellers can afford electronic devices. Maybe you could make them available to anyone who wants them.
I ask the delegate to present herself once again, please.
Sorry. I'm Caterina Fratus from the Liceo Paglietti, and I'm from Delegation 7, Trends.
Thank you. We will be accepting one more intervention. I once again ask the whole assembly to take place in the debate. The whole assembly must take place in the debate. So I kindly ask you once again, if you intend to make an intervention on Committee 11, please raise your placard. Committee number 11, you may now reply, so I kindly ask the delegates from this committee to raise their placards. Delegate number 1105, you have been recognized.
Good morning. Thank you for the floor, Madam President. I'm Matteo Fais from the Istituto Paglietti of Porto, Torres. And I would like to answer to the first two attacks. The first one, regarding our first clause, I think my colleague has misinterpreted what we meant, because our clause is about making companies accountable for everything regarding the products, including their disposals, because many companies dispose their waste in the wrong way, and they damage the environment. And regarding the second point, all the courses will be free and open, and the European Union will give, if needed, all the means necessary to take part in these courses. Thank you.
Thank you. We will now be accepting interventions regarding committee number 11. I ask the whole assembly to take part. If no one intends to participate, we may move on to the speech against the committee. Delegate number 109, you have been recognized.
Thank you for the podium, Madam President. So, Honorable Presidency, fellow delegates, ladies, gentlemen, and whoever identifies themselves otherwise. I rise today to express my concerns about the resolution presented before us, which aim to combat fast fashion and promote sustainability in the textile industry. While the intentions behind these resolutions are commendable, I believe they are flawed in several key areas. Firstly, the resolution proposes a series of regulation and mandates, but they fail to detail how this will be enforced, or what penalty will apply for non-compliance. The lack of clarity could lead to inconsistent application and enforcement of these regulations, undermining their effectiveness. Secondly, the economic impact of this proposal on the fashion industry, particularly on small businesses, which the entire resolution proposes to protect, has not been adequately considered. The proposed measures could not impose significant costs on businesses, potentially leading to job losses and economic instability. Furthermore, the feasibility of implementing some of these proposals is questionable. For instance, all investors accountable for the life cycle of the proposals is a complex tax that requires extensive resources and infrastructures. Moreover, while the resolution mentions working exploitation and underpayment, they do not propose specific measures to improve working conditions or wages. This is a significant oversight, as addressing labor rights is a crucial aspect of promoting sustainability in the fashion industry. Lastly, the resolution focuses on the EU, but the fast fashion industry is a global issue. It's crucial that we consider how the EU could influence international standards or cooperate with other regions to address this issue effectively. In conclusion, while the resolution presented today are well-intentioned, they are flawed in the current form. I urge my fellow members of the European Parliament to reconsider these proposals and work towards more comprehensive, practical and effective solutions to combat fast fashion and promote sustainability in the textile industry. Thank you for your attention and thank you for the point, Madam President.
Thank you. We may now move on to the closing speech, so I ask a member of Committee 11 to raise their placard. Delegate 1104, you have been recognized. You may have the floor.
Good morning. Thank you for the floor, Madam President. I'm Eva Carta, delegate from Istituto Paglietti from Porto, Torres, delegate for Committee 11, MEP. First of all, Honorable Presidency, fellow delegates, ladies and gentlemen, and whoever may identify themselves otherwise. First of all, I want to say thank you for the interns, because I think they're very important for our work. But now I've had to clarify some points. I've
understood that you feel the importance of our goal to eliminate the problem of fast fashion. And I can say you that our work of my committee are based on the study of the three major causes of this problem: fast fashion, greenwashing, and the supply chains. So my committee have studied on the resolution, and the committee also worked about the respect and in the interest of workers, but also for the protection of the environment and the world's population. Today, it's very important to record this problem because standing at the latest updates, fast fashion is the cause of the 10th part of the emission of greenhouse gases in the world. For this, I think today is necessary to fight against this, but we also have to remember that are another points. Like we speak about the less work of tailors, and I think this is very important because you cannot remember it, forget it. We mustn't stop at the appearance. We have to go to the bottom of upper one. Thank you for listening, and thank you for the floor, Ms. President.
Thank you. We may now move on to the voting procedure, which will have to happen in this order: in favor, against, abstentions, and absence. I will ask in a couple of minutes the head of the delegation, which you will appoint, to deliver your voting results. We will now begin with the voting procedure. I ask committee number 1 to deliver the results. I kindly ask you to repeat once you get the microphone, please.
Thank you for the floor, Madam President. So we have got 11 in favor, 1 in favor, 11 against, 0 abstention, 0 absent. Thank you.
Thank you. Committee number 6.
Thank you for the floor. We voted as follows: 11 in favor, 2 against, 0 abstentions, and 0 absence.
Thank you. Committee number 7.
We have voted as follows: 11 in favor, 0 against, 1 abstentions, and 1 absent.
Thank you. Committee number 9.
Thank you for the floor. So our commission has voted 0 in favor, 2 against, 10 abstentions, and 1 absent.
Okay. Committee number 10.
Thank you for the floor. From the Committee 10 FEM, we have 9 in favor, 1 against, 1 abstention, and 2 absent.
Thank you. Committee number 11.
Thank you. We vote as follow: 12 in favor, 0 against, 0 abstention, and 1 absent. Thank you.
Thank you. With 44 in favor, 16 against, 12 abstentions, and 4 absents, the resolution has been approved. Now will be presiding Leonardo Mendetta, but first of all, there will be a short break of 15 minutes. Thank you.